Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and the question for today is search a 2D matrix second. So what we have given in this question is that given a 2D matrix of m cross n, and given a target value, we have to find that if the target value or if the value exists in the matrix or not, and likewise we have to return the boolean expression true or false. Okay, so one more thing which is given to us in this question is that the matrix is sorted in both the orders, as in that it is sorted from ascending order from left to right as well as from top to bottom. This is a very important constraint that is given to us in this question and which will eventually help us in solving it. So I think the question is clear, and also other constraints given are that m is equals to the matrix of len and n equals to matrix I dot len. By this it means that m stands for row dot len and n stands for column length, and value of m and can be same or different as well, ranging from 1 to 300. And other things given to us, other target value range from minus 10 to power 9 to 10 to power 9. I hope this question is clear now, and let's move towards the approach of this question. Also, I want to mention to everyone that this is a very important question and it has come twice in Amazon and one time in Samsung. So it's very important question for the competition point of view. Now let's move towards the approach. So now let's see with an example how we are going to approach this problem. So given this 2D matrix and a target value of 5, suppose what we have to search in this, how we will proceed with this. The first and the foremost thing that comes to anyone's mind is just loop through the entire or traverse through the entire matrix and see for the number value. If it matches, then we can say yes, we got an answer and return true. Otherwise, if we reach at the end and we doesn't get anything, so we will say that there is no value and we will return false. But as you can see, it's not an ideal or a normal matrix. It's a special matrix in which rows and columns are sorted. Okay. So as this is a special matrix because it's sorted row wise as well as column wise. So how to approach this is I'll give you a small hint for this. The small hint for this is this. I think some of you at this point might have been cleared with the question and the approach as well, but let me explain it for all of you. Okay, so what we will be doing is we will be entering the matrix to here and we will have this value in mind. So we will compare this value with 5. If the value is smaller than the given thing, then we are sure that our answer may be in this line. So what we will do is we will move here. And we will then again compare this value. If it's smaller, then we will move here, again here, and after all this, now it's bigger and then we will move down. So by this traversal method, we are able to get our target value. This example is clear to every one of you. Let us move to a example in which the target value is not present in the matrix. So in this example, let's suppose that the target value we want to have is equals to 25. Okay, so we start from here. We see that 25 is bigger. We go down. We see 25 is again bigger than this. We go down. And again and again. Finally we reach here. So 25 is smaller than this. We move this side. And again we see that 25 is smaller than this, we again move this side. And finally after reaching here, we find that 25 is bigger than 23, so we move down. At this point, the value of j the value of j exceeds the number of rows. So what we do here is we just end our loop and return false. So as you can see how easy it is and how fast it is to search the given number in the sorted matrix. Had been the case, the matrix had not been sorted, what we have to do is we have to traverse each and every element starting from here up to here 30, up to the end of the matrix, and see if the number is present or not. But with the sorting criteria given, this approach is quite faster than that. I hope this example is clear to you, and also I've shared another example in which the target value was not given. Alright, so let's write the approach for this question. Okay, so given a matrix and a target value, we will first initialize our two variables, that is the I to 0 and j to matrix dot length minus 1. So this will give us this position in the matrix, that is at 15, because I is 0 here and j is 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So j is 4 here. So we start from this position. Alright. So what we do here is we apply a while loop where I should be less than matrix dot length and j should be greater than equal to 0. In here we will check that if the current value or the value from where we start is this value, matrix of ij, if this value is equal to our target value given to us, then we will simply return true. Else what we have is two options, either we go to the left or we go down. When we will be going left will be when the target value is less than the matrix value. So in this case, if target value is smaller than the matrix value, that is 15, what we will do is we move towards the left, that is j minus minus, we move one column back. And else if it's bigger than that, we will move towards down and we will just increment I. I think the approach is clear at this point, and now we can move towards the coding section. So here is the code. First we will put a basic check that if the matrix is a null or an empty matrix, so we will do nothing, we will just return false. Then we will initialize our two variables, that is I and j. I will be initialized to 0 and j will be initialized to the last column, that is the total number of columns minus 1. So while I is less than matrix dot length and j is greater than equal to 0, we will check for the values. If it's equal to target, that is the condition where we find the value, so we'll return true. Else if it's greater, then we do nothing and we move one column back, or in the last case, as it's not equal and not greater, so it will be less than the value, so we will just move down, that is we increase the number of row. So this is the case. And if after looping through everything, if we cannot find the target value, we will simply return false. Let's try to run this code. Yeah, as you can see, the code is submitted. So if you have any doubts, you can post it in the comment section, and please like my video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you everyone. Bye.